Name?
My name is Jennifer Jones.
And where are you from?
I'm from Edmonds, Washington. And I worked as a photojournalist. I went to school at the University of Missouri and Columbia and Ohio University in Athens. And that was many years ago. And so I started my journalism career, working for small newspapers, and then I worked up and I worked at the PI for 10 years. And I was very, I loved the business. It just sort of some of the things that Amy was talking about, actually I got into journalism because of Watergate, which was happening when I was in college. And it was, the first instance in my life where I could see the power of journalism to bring down, a corrupt administration. And so it was inspiring. And I think that we're kind of in that moment today, too. You're seeing such huge change in our society, and it's kind of, you can see that, the power of media to really make change. So that, but anyway, as far as, advice to a young person getting into journalism, I think it is important to become, familiar with all the different aspects of the medium and how it's being used, Twitter and Facebook and all the social media and the new kinds of ways to communicate. So that's kind of...
Do you have a website or a blog that you maintain on a regular basis?
Actually, no, I've just started myself. I just finished my program at the UW this past year, so I've been doing a different business in the last 15 years. I've been running an import clothing business, so I'm sort of stepping back into my passion.
What did you do with the PI? Were you a reporter?
I was a photographer.
Photographer? I see.
And an editor. Yeah.
And what are you rolling with today? What's your equipment?
Well, this is a Canon. It's a Vixia S21, I believe it is. And it's just, I don't know. It's a pretty nice little. It's an HD, and with a Rhoda mic, which is important to have. You have to have more than the mic that's on camera. And a good tripod.
Good solid tripod
right,
there?
Right, This is what is it? Can't even remember. But anyway, it's a good one.
So do you edit? What do you edit with?
I use Final Cut and Final Cut Pro. And I use actually, the iMovie 9 is actually a pretty good one too. So I use that.
You gonna get the new Final Cut when it comes out?
Well, possibly.
Final Cut next.
Yeah. So, but definitely, I think that's, if you're going to do video, it helps to, become a master. The most important thing of any kind of journalism, in any kind of part of journalism, is to know how to tell a story, figure out what the story is, and, it all starts with a good story. And also, I think being someone who can relate well to people and sort of easily interact with people and feeling comfortable doing that. Someone who genuinely likes, talking to people and is curious.
Thank you.
That would be it.
Are you on Facebook, on Twitter?
I'm on Facebook.
And what's your Facebook username?
It's what is it? Is it Jen Jones?
Spell that out.
JenJenJones at Facebook. But yeah, I'm still, like I said, getting started.
And what are you going to be doing with the footage that you shoot here today?
Well, I'm trying to put together like about a 3 to 4 minute piece, sort of on the Green Festival, sort of showing highlights and different aspects of the festival. And Amy Goodman has always been someone I've just been totally, enthralled with and inspired by. So I wanted to cover her first. So.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I don't think so. Great advice.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right.
You're doing a great job.
How about if you shake hands or something? There, we get the handshake.
What's your name?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Cassidy, Quinn.
Brettler, yes. Cassidy, Quinn, Brettler.
There we go.
Nice, very nice. Well, good luck. Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
It's a fun thing to do.
How are you going to get an interview with her?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know that I am, because it sounds like she's going to scoot out of here pretty soon.
She's got to be someplace by 1:30.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.